Hello everyone, I'm so glad that you are seeing me right now. My name is Adefila Kamal. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm also a business coach. Today I'll be talking to you about how your business can survive in this COVID-19 era. But before then, kindly make sure you click the subscription button and put on the notification bell so you get new videos every time we put it. Please, we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Guest name around the world right now is COVID-19. COVID-19 has destroyed so many people and it has also enriched so many people. It depends on which divide you fall. And today I'll be talking to you about how you can survive, how your business can survive the COVID-19. Of course, so many experts have already projected that profit margin will be so low in 2020 and of course in the early part of 2021 because of the effect of the COVID-19. But today, let us have a discussion, the 7-point discussion about how I think your business can get back on track in this COVID-19, and put it at the back of your mind that of course the purchasing power of so many consumers have reduced because when consumers are not making money, of course they find it hard to also spend it. So I think your business should be doing one or all of these 7 points that I've put together in order to survive beyond the COVID-19 era. Number one, you need to do away with financial frivolities. Your business, for you to survive in this era, post-COVID-19 era, has to do away with financial frivolities. Now, of course, you all know that as businessmen, we do a lot of things to, garnish the company we promote, to ensure that we put our businesses in the right places, spend so much money on branding and stuff like that. So I think that you need to tone down on those things. Make sure that you spend money where it matters the most and your business puts the priorities where it is most needed. Number two, you need to reassess your company financial needs. You need to reassess your company financial needs because money is not everywhere anymore. Some people are making it while some are losing it, but the percentage of those that are making the money is so low while those that are losing it is so much. And I know that before the end of the year, before the last quarter of 2020 that we are in now, so many will be seeing statistics of how exactly the COVID-19 has affected business owners. So I believe that for your company to continue on the path of sustenance and profitability, you need to assess your financial needs in that company. Number three, you need to invest in technology. COVID-19 has helped businesses see the need to reinvent technology, to invest in it very, very robustly. Of course, many people are now people work from home so many times. About 96 to 97% of businesses that opened in this COVID-19 era, of course, their staff work from home and all of that. So COVID-19 has actually brought out the need for us to invest in technology. People now do conferences on Zoom, on GoToMeeting, and so many other virtual platforms. So invest in technology. It is very, very worthwhile. Now, number four, you need to create partnerships. You need to create partnership because doing business alone now is not very, very advisable. To create a kind of partnership arrangement between you and that company, instead of giving that company, even instead of paying for their services, you can find a kind of common ground that you can patronize each other. That will reduce costs. So I think businesses need to create partnerships. So in order to survive this COVID-19 era. Number five, do more of social media advertisement. of course, the need for social media in whatever businesses we do today cannot be overemphasized. Business can also be promoted on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, and of course you can also do copywriting. Make sure that you promote your businesses on with mails, target the right people and promote it to them. That way advertisement for your business will be quite cheaper than the usual one of going to the TV and using the billboard display and so many other ones. That's another way of cutting cost for your business. So whether you have a very big company that is making a lot of profit right now, I think you should concentrate more on compensating your staff now. Use more money for social media promotions, which is quite cheaper than the normal billboard, TV, radio, newspaper advertisements. So also, don't sack, and that is my number 6 point. Don't sack. It's not very good to just lay off people that have worked for you just because there is no money. Of course, we all know that money is the reason why people do jobs, why people take up employment. Yes, money is the reason why people do that, but you shouldn't now, because the company is not making enough profit and you as the business owner may think that your revenue is so low or is so slim. There are so many other options you can take. Number one, you can do job sharing. You can do job sharing. Job sharing means that maybe you can ration your staff. Maybe some will work in the morning, some work in the evening, or stuff like that. Or you can actually reduce salary. I know that at the peak of the COVID-19 era, so many businesses had to cut salary. In fact, up to 50%. Even people that collect luxurious salary, like footballers, many of them had to take pay cuts. And the back-end staff were almost not paid because no much revenue was coming in. So the ones that collect the chunk of the money on the field and stuff, they had to make sacrifices for those people to get paid. And pay cut is not bad in business at all. Of course, it has to be done with the understanding of your staff. And once you operate a very open-end business, once people can see, once your financial record is open to your staff and they see what is happening and they know that the end result of you not taking that decision is that the shop will close and everybody will become jobless at once. So I believe that your staff will also be reasonable in taking those options. Of course, you need to also sit down with them, with your staff, to see the options that work for you. Your kind of business may be such that we accommodate so many things. And then you as an employee too, if you are an employee in a business, this is the time to also work on yourself to ensure that you become an essential staff of that business, because the people that are being laid off in most businesses today are actually the non-essential staff, and in most businesses they constitute up to 70% of the workforce of those kind of businesses. So you need to learn new skills, you need to learn programming, you need to make sure that you sit and you get indispensable in your business. The management will have to think so far before so deep before they can lay you off. So you need to make yourself indispensable. Of course, there is nobody indispensable, but at least some people are more important in businesses than others. So you need to really, really work on yourself. Then consider investment. That is the number 7 point. Consider investment. What do I mean by this? If a business is not making enough revenue, you need to look for investors or you need to take loans. But the truth is that in this kind of era, you don't even know, you may not even be sure of how your loan is going to perform, because people are not really buying or go well for you to just presume the consumer that things will kickstart. operating in businesses that people can do away with. For example, the clothing business or fashion business or the entertainment business. It may take a lot of time before they go back to what it used to be before, because most people that also patronize them are not really making enough money. People are more saving. COVID-19 has made people know that yes, there is need for them to have a robust saving system. So what do you do when you encounter such? It's very simple. Look for investors in your business. If you go to take loan may choke you, and it may be the end of that business, because you may just be working and you will definitely be taking loan in double digits. But when you have investors, you will be sharing the profits and you will also be sharing the loss. So it's a better form of business investment. Like, I know that big businesses, in fact those that have business corporations, what they usually do is that once their business is troubled, before even going to the financial houses, they actually look for people that can buy shares in their businesses. So they just evaluate their business and then see what is worth at the moment, and then sell a percentage of it to investors. That way the investor will also not want the business to shut down, and then they will commit more to it. So that will be all for this week, and I'm so glad that you listened, and I know that you will definitely reassess the point that we discussed. You need to redigest and then make sure that you fashion it into the kind of business you run. So thank you so much for listening, and of course don't forget to also share this video and also subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. See you.